Did you know that you can leave a podcast review? Sure can. Here, listen to this one. Christine has the most fascinating women on to tell their stories. Each episode is always a nugget of knowledge about navigating life. It's inspiring to hear how each of these women, Christine included, has reinvented their lives. A great listen that will leave you smiling and inspired to go after your goals. That one was left by Panda's Garage. What a great name. You also can leave a review. Just go on to your podcast app and feel free to click all those stars and leave a review. Let's get started. Welcome to the Empty Nest Kitchen, where we're finding fun in the kitchen now that the kids have flown the coop. I'm Christine Van Bloom, a cooking teacher with over 25 years of experience. Here to show you tips, tricks, and joy in your kitchen, all while trying something new. Let's get cooking. Well, hello and happy day from absolutely frigid Maryland, where I sit here in 9-degree weather. And you may say, yeah, Chris, but you are inside. It is all good. Well, I don't know if you can hear the sounds in the background of my brand new furnace getting installed, but we lost all of our heat on our ground floor. We're still good upstairs, though it's fighting really hard, but it is a brisk 50 degrees in our living room and dining room. And to say that I have MacGyvered the bananas out of this situation would be a total understatement. And that is why I'm coming to you today with this little shorty episode. And again, you may be thinking, why the heck do I care that this woman that I don't even know is talking to me about her furnace? And I will tell you why. Because as a 57-year-old woman who has been through stuff, and I am guessing that any woman has been through stuff, right? We are not unique and we are not special in that stuff goes wrong. And as we are getting older, more stuff goes wrong. We lose our parents. We lose our pets. We sometimes lose our friends. And that is one of the most painful things that I think you can. But things happen. We lose spouses. People disappear from our lives. Things go haywire. Bank accounts get drained when, hey, we're getting older. Aren't they supposed to get fatter now? Shouldn't I have $3 million in the bank? Because I want to think about retiring soon. All of this stuff happens to all of us. And the furnace going kaput on the absolute coldest day of the year really made me think, as I pulled on my smart wool socks, about gratitude and handling what comes our way. Because I believe we are really in charge of choosing what path you go down. You guys remember that Robert Frost poem? And I know my husband, the English teacher, basically is like, he is so amateur, he is so basic. And I will agree, there are poets these days that speak with, such meaning and ferocity, and it's a little more spelled out when you get to it. But remember that poem, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked down both, or maybe each, as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. When I was in high school, back in the 80s, that was set to music. And I could sing it for you now, though I don't think he was that. And we sang it our high school graduation. And of course, when you are 17, everything hits you doubly, triply as hard. Right? And you see and you hear all of this deep, deep meaning in everything. And here 40 years later, I think about that and I sing it to myself a lot. And you have the choice, like everyone does, of choosing which way you So when all of this stuff that is bound to happen to us happens, which way are you going? Are you choosing path, which is the path where you are hurt and you are grieving and you can't quite recover from it? Where not only is the glass half empty, but who the hell took my water? Where it becomes so easy to descend into your own head of negative thinking. And, oh, it's too cold to do this. Oh, I'm too fat to do this. Raise his hand. Or this person did this to me, or work is so bad and I can't get through it. And everything just starts becoming a complaint or becoming negative. Or are you the person who decides, I'm going to try to look on the bright side? And sometimes, and a lot of times, you have to actually try. It just doesn't come naturally. Yesterday, I was talking to my husband, John, and we got the cost for the new furnace. And it is pricey, especially after putting on a new roof last month and putting in a new water heater just a couple of weeks ago. And he was, it's money, right? And I turned to him and I said, it's money. It's only money. I know we wish we had more. I know it. But I got a mammogram yesterday, and you know what? That sucker came out clean as a whistle. Love it. And I said, I will take that. I will take the hit financially over the hit medically any day of the week. And we've taken hits, right? Medically, we've really dealt with the stroke and the heart attack and my new stent and all that good stuff. I'm like, it's only money. Sure, it's $6,500, but the company we're working with, they showed up yesterday when it went out, and they're here today putting in the new furnace. How lucky are we, right? So as you're going through your days, maybe these words sit with you. Maybe they don't. That's okay. You can tell a friend, and maybe they'll love to hear it. But it isn't just what happens now. We're old enough. We get it. We have to figure out how we're going to react in all of these situations. And I will say, ever since a few years ago, when John said to me, the only thing you do is complain. And that struck me because he's my person, right? He's my partner. We are a true team. And I realized that because he is my partner and because we are a team, I'm very comfortable talking to him about almost everything, right? So I could come home from a day at work and I could complain about it. And I could mention something that was going wrong. And I could talk about it again and again. I'm a Virgo. We get in our own heads. But I didn't want to bring that energy to him. I didn't want that to be how he sees me, that I just complain all the time. So I made a really concerted effort to, well, let's just put it bluntly, to get over myself. And as such, I'm not always perfect at it. I'm really not. But now that I have made it kind of a priority to look on that brighter side, to look at a student I have and know they're doing the best that they can, to look at the house and know that I'm doing the best that I can. And didn't my mom always tell me things happen in threes? So yeah. But I am a much happier person. I'm a much more fulfilled person. And it doesn't mean that I don't have dark, dark days, because I do. I still miss my mom, and I still miss my dog, and sometimes I even miss my dad. But it's just knowing that I am making the effort to be a more positive light in my own world, in the world of the people around me. That has made all the difference. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back next week. And you can always remember, check out Menopause Meal Plans. I have got a free masterclass on eating well for peri, post, and menopause coming up in a couple of weeks. And I really hope you'll come. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in the kitchen.